Hi, welcome to what's happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, the Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide has rejected the results declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission after the February 25th presidential election. The group said it is sure that Nigerians will go to court to challenge the results. The National Vice President of the organization, Damian Okeke-Ogene, stated this in Awka, Anambra State. The body added that the results released were marred by monumental irregularities and the failure of the commission to follow its guidelines in conducting the election. At number 2, the federal government has requested India to grant visa on arrival to Nigerians as a reciprocal gesture. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Godfrey Onyema, made the request at the G20 meeting in India. Onyema, in a statement signed by his special advisor, Sarah Sanda, on Wednesday, also requested India to fast-track the issuance of business visas to Nigerians. The minister emphasized the need for bilateral trade between both countries. The G20 meeting will focus on strengthening multilateralism and deepening cooperation on food and energy security, sustainable development, counter-narcotics, global health, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, gender equality and women's empowerment. At number 3, a civil rights organization, Yaga Africa, has said that the results from Imo and Rivers states were inconsistent with its projections for the states. The organization raised the observation in its post-election statement signed by the chair watching the vote and executive director Samson Itodo. The report recommended that INEC should clarify the inconsistencies in some of the results, especially from Rivers and Imo states, extend voting hours to 5 p.m. in subsequent elections, as well as sustain the upload of polling unit results from EC8A on its INEC results viewing portal. At number 4, the United Nations on Wednesday condemned the election-related violence, especially the killing of 10 law enforcement agents and security personnel, as well as hate speech in Nigeria. UN spokesman Stephanie Dujarric said this while fielding questions on the report of violence in the just-concluded elections. The National Human Rights Commission dashboard showed 3 bomb attacks in Anambra, Borno, and Rivers. The NHRC recorded 2 attacks on INEC facilities, 2 attacks by gunmen, 12 political intolerance, and 15 hate speech reports, including the killing of 10 security operatives, destruction of properties at Gombe, and Anambra, political intolerance, cutting off roads in Kogi. At number 5, the Federal Executive Council on Wednesday in Abuja approved 39.6 billion naira for various contracts for transmission lines in the Ministry of Power. Minister of Power Abubakar Aliyu, who briefed State House correspondents at the end of the meeting, said 39.6 billion contract sum comprises offshore and onshore components of $53 million and 15.6 billion naira respectively. He said the first memo sought the Council's approval for the procurement of transmission line materials for reconstruction works for the Transmission Company of Nigeria. The second memo sought the Council's approval for the award of contract for the construction of 15 kilometers turn-in, turn-out line of the existing Akure Ado Ekiti 132 kV single-circuit transmission line at Akure 330 kV, 132 kV, 33 kV substations. In the third memo, Aliyu said it featured 5 projects which are to design, supply and install 132 kV substation and transmission lines across different locations in the country for the TCN. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.